Hello everyone, and we are back for more Mega Man 7. And now we are going to take on Springman. So first things first, we're going to grab this bullet and then we're going to head down. Now, Springman's stage is not necessarily an amusement park. It's more of a factory with a whole bunch of springs and coils. Now we're gonna need to make this big jump over here, so in order to get over here we need to hold down the jump button and then jump off of the spring. Hold down the jump button before we bounce off the spring, or as we bounce off the spring, or whatever the case may be. Or you don't really need to hold down the jump button, but it helps you to get higher. But now I'm going to talk about Springman. First things first, you'll notice there's a screen with Mega Man X, his helmet on it. We just passed it. I just wanted to point that out. According to Springman's database, his body consists of as many as 2,000 springs. Oh, and by the way, if you use Rush to search where the big star is, the glowing star is, you'll be able to find something big. Then again, it's not too much. It's just a gigantic health energy pellet. But if you get Rush to dig right here, then you'll be able to find something even bigger, something better. Just make sure you don't go off to the side, otherwise you won't be able to go back. At least I don't think you'll be able to go back, but who wants to risk a chance like that? Especially when you get a big sized bolt like that, which equals up to 100 bolts. Anyway, his body consists of as many I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Let me read that again. His body consists of as many as 2,000 springs. He boasts an extremely high bounce. His quote, "That's the way the ball bounces." Good point, spontaneous. Bad point, elusive. He likes high jumping, and he dislikes low ceilings. Because if you're gonna jump, you need a high ceiling. So what we want to do is actually head over here. I could just use Rush Jet, or maybe even Rush Coil, or maybe even the Super Adapter to get over here, but it's actually possible to get over here without using any Rush Adapter. And I'm going to prove that eventually. If I can just get up there. You have to... There you go. I told you it's possible. Okay, so what we really need to do is get over here and go through this wall, and to get over to break this wall, you have to turn the box in the corresponding direction. And we get the Super Bolt. It's Otto's Hyper Bolt, not Super Bolt, Hyper Bolt. We need to give this to Otto so he can repair himself and give us a discount on items. And at the same time, we'll be able to unlock an extra item that we might get later on, that we'll be getting later on, but by the time we actually get it, it'll be pretty useless. But I'll still demonstrate what it's for later on anyway, so... We'll get to that when we get to that. But what we want to do is head over here to this ladder, and we make our... Oh, never mind. Still more bouncing to do. Oops, I got pimp slapped. Just want to make sure that there's nothing over here that Rush can actually dig up. There's probably nothing here. Yeah, there's nothing here. Oh well. There's this nice can that we cannot get. If there's nothing for Rush to dig up, like, at all, then he'll just go to sleep. Or was that just Mega Man and Base? I'm not necessarily sure. Yeah, he just goes to sleep in this game. So now it's time to fight Springman. Springman's weapon of choice is the Wild Coil. And there it is. There's his Wild Coil. I could have just attacked him head on, just like that. But I wanted to give him a freebie. Let him use his weapon at least one time. But once you have his weapon, once you have his weakness, which is the Slash Claw, then you'll be able to cut him up pretty easily. And he'll die pretty easily. This pattern always repeats, so just keep doing what I do, and you'll be okay. Sliding is very crucial in this case, because he can punch you pretty fast. He can punch you pretty easily, because while you're moving, he can actually move his arm towards you while still trying to aim towards you. And if you slide, you'll be able to dodge it. But if you don't slide, he'll still get you, so be careful. The Wild Coil launches one forward and one coil forward and one coil backward, right? Yes, but remember to charge the coils to make them go higher. Yes, that's true, Dr. Light, but you missed one crucial thing. To actually make the coils go higher, or lower if you want them to make them go high, hold up to make the coils go high, low to press down to make them go lower. I don't really find that out until we actually get to the final boss. And the final boss in this game is probably the hardest classic Mega Man boss fight in the entire series. So now we're giving Otto his Hyper Bolt, and he is ready. Now I can work at full power. Look, a new item just for you. I can now make items using half the normal number of bolts. Select the item you want. Yep, so now we get a 50% discount. Here are all the items that we could actually buy out of the store. If you happen to run out of bead trying to save you from falling into a bottomless pit, you can just pick up some more from the item shop. From Big Eddie's. So now we're gonna fight Shady Man, which is probably my least favorite Robot Master in the entire game. And you'll see why later on. As for his stage, it's the last place I would go to unless I'm trying to grind for bolts. Which, this place is actually a very good place to grind for bolts. You can get a crap ton of bolts. from this place. Oh, and just to let you guys know, this playthrough will end in 6 parts. So I just want to let you guys know that, because this is part 4, and just in case you guys were wondering how long this playthrough is going to be, it's going to be 6 videos long. So, yeah, these zombies are pretty much infinite, but then again, most of the enemies in the Mega Man franchise always come back if you go off screen. So if we use Rush Jet right here, we can actually get the bolt instead of using the Rush Coil, which uses more ammunition. So what I'm doing right here is trying to be careful not to get hit by these dudes. Because if you try to running past them, or even if you slide, you're still going to get hit because they fall down very fast. And these birds are actually very, very durable. Surprisingly very durable. It's ridiculous. But at least these bats take 2 hits to kill, at the very least. Be careful not to get crushed. And of course, be careful not to get spiked either. So yeah, here's the pumpkin boss, the mid-level boss, the pumpkin. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to attack it from the outside instead of the inside. Depending on how you destroy the pumpkin, also depends on which direction you go. But in this case, we're gonna be destroying the pumpkin from the outside, attacking its eyes. But it would actually be a lot easier to just attack it from the inside because the hitbox is actually more vulnerable. But there's really no point in going in this direction. There's really no point in going in this direction because there's nothing for us to actually get over here. Now, how are we going to get this extra life? We can't get it with Rush Coil, unfortunately. Yeah, Rush Coil does not work here. And neither does the Super Adapter. Nope. Not working. Oops, I let out Rush Surge instead of the Rush Jet, which I actually meant to get out. No, it's pretty retarded that these guys are actually less durable. They're not even durable enough as it is. Like, they're not even... I mean, they're less durable than those birds. Which is actually pretty shameful. I have no idea what I was thinking when I was trying to slide through there, but... oh well, that's the end of that part. Now we're actually going to go in the direction we need to go. If we take out the inside of the shell, the pumpkin, which is actually pretty trolly. Oh, and by the way, you can't really shoot the eyes while the pumpkin is open and the inside is exposed. So, if we attack the inside and destroy it, then it will destroy the floor, part of the floor, and we'll be able to go down, leading us to meet Proto Man for the third time. And then we head over here and we encounter Proto Man for the third time. This time we're actually going to fight him. Yep, that's right, we're gonna fight him. So, brother, you are not as weak as I thought. Let's see which of us father made stronger. So yeah, we're gonna fight him now. So, he has some pretty complicated attack patterns, but at the same time, you should be able to learn them pretty easily. If you dodge the attacks just right, then you won't be able to get hit. You shouldn't be able to get hit. He has jump shots. He has he shoots 3 shots at once. I mean, one after another. And then he has his charge shots. And then he has a shield charge, which is what he's doing right now. Now, while his shield is being exposed, you won't be able to attack him, of course. I wouldn't recommend shooting him while he is shooting 3 pellets at you like that. But you should be able to attack him while he's jumping. And while he's charging up his charge shot, which is very, very intimidating. I mean, just look at how powerful it is. If you time it just right, you should be able to hit him with a charge shot of your own. And the boss will eventually be over. Maybe you are the superior model Mega Man. Here, take this with you. This is your Proto Shield. You can't give this to me. It's okay. Take it. And watch your back. And we got the Proto Shield. Oh, and before I forget, let's talk about Shady Man. Shady Man used to be an attraction robot for a funhouse. He is currently practicing a new song for karaoke. Did Rush find something? Oh no, he's just telling us to go this way. Anyway, his quote, "You are history." Good point, dandy. Bad point, lazy employees. He likes tomato juice, he dislikes garlic toast. And that is it for the database for Mega Man 7. So, right now what we want to do is use the Scorch Wheel to actually light up this dark place. And once the torch goes off screen, then it will go dark again, of course. Needless to say. And somehow I actually managed to get that torch from that from that distance, which is actually pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So here we have the elevator portion. And we're gonna have a whole bunch of zombies attacking us. Now, while the zombies are attacking, they will drop items. I mean, they might drop items. But for some odd reason, when they drop items, they go through the platform. They go through the, they go through the platform for some reason. Which is actually very annoying because, more than likely, they're going to drop bolts, and yeah, dropping bolts isn't cool. pretty messed up. And it was actually kind of annoying me when I was playing it. So from this point forward, what am I doing? I have no idea. Hey look, it's base. Damn, I was careless. I feel so stupid to have been defeated so easily. Maybe I should give up and leave Wily to you. No, we are a team. Dr. Light will be glad to face you up. Thanks. I'm glad that I have a friend like you. Oh, if only. If only. Oh well. It is what it is. So now we're gonna fight Shade Man. His weakness is the Wild Coil. And now you're about to find out why he is one of the most annoying bosses in this entire game. Or does the entire Classic series in general. I really do hate this guy. Because of that. Now, if you keep getting caught like this, he's not gonna calm down. He's just gonna keep attacking you. Like, if he grabs you, then the cycle really will repeat, and he'll never come down. He'll never get out. He'll never stop flying to come down. You have to dodge him. You have to dodge him both times for him to actually come down, so he can actually take you on. Oh, never mind. I might have exaggerated a little bit, but I still hate this boss. I still hate this boss. Make sure to watch out for that beam that he's shooting at you, because if it hits you, you'll turn into stone, and that's when he'll use his weapon of choice, which is the Noise Crush, which is the weapon we'll be getting later on. And that was the Noise Crush. It bounces off of, it rebounds off of walls, and then it'll hit you. I mean, it might hit you again. Yeah, I just decided to finish him off right there. And that's the end of that. We defeated all 8 Robot Masters. The Noise Crush generates a powerful sound wave, doesn't it? Yes, and you can amplify the wave by absorbing the reflected wave with your body. In other words, if the Noise Crush bounces off of a wall and comes back into you, you'll be able to use that to create a powerful Noise Crush, a more powerful Noise Crush. Dr. Light, what happened? Is that you, Mega Man? Base went berserk after I completed his repairs. He stole the parts for the new enhancements. Base? I can't believe it. Believe it, Mega Man. Bass and treble are my creations. I knew that you would be stupid enough to trust him and allow him access to the lab. Now Bass and treble will use the Anasmus Mint for you and Rush. I'll make you pay, Wily. And we'll do that next time. See you guys then.